I wake up at 5:47 a.m., 13 minutes before they come. I've been awake since 3. You don't really sleep on a night like this. The cell looks the same as it always does. That's the strange part. The world doesn't change for you. Only the date changes. I've been here 9 years. This cell is 8 feet by 10 feet. I know every crack in this wall, every sound this building makes at night. I think about the man I was before I came here, 26 years old. I thought I had answers. I didn't have anything. I'm not going to tell you what I did. You probably already know, or you've already decided. Either way, it doesn't change today. They come at 6 a.m., 2 guards. They don't look at me the same way they used to. There's something different in their eyes today. I understand. They move me to a different cell, cleaner, bigger. It's called the Death Watch cell, a small mercy before the end. I'm allowed a final meal. They told me this yesterday. I asked for scrambled eggs and coffee, not because I was hungry, because it's what my mother used to make. The eggs taste exactly right. I don't know how. Prison food never tastes right. Today, it does. I eat slowly. My attorney called at 7 a.m. The appeals are exhausted. He said he was sorry. I told him he did everything he could. I meant it. I've spent 9 years reading. Law books at first, then philosophy, then poetry. You find what you need in here. A priest comes at 8. I'm not religious, but he's kind, and I appreciate the company. We talk about ordinary things, the weather, books. He asks if I'm afraid. I think about it honestly. I tell him, I'm afraid of the moment, not of what comes after, the moment itself. The priest says, that's honest. He says, most people are afraid of the same thing. I feel less alone for a moment. He leaves at 9. I watch him walk down the corridor. He doesn't look back. I think that's the right thing to do. I write a letter, not my first. I've written to the victim's family 3 times. They've never responded. I understand that too. My sister visits at 10. She's the only family who still comes. She's been here every month for 9 years. I don't deserve that. She cries. I tell her not to. She tells me to stop telling her what to do. We both almost laugh. That almost laugh, that's us. That's always been us. She tells me about her daughter, my niece, 8 years old now. She was born while I was in here. I've never held her. I ask her to tell my niece one thing when she's older, that I loved her even though I never met her. She promises. She has to leave at noon. The guard gives us a 5-minute warning. We use every second. When she stands to go, she puts her hand on the glass one more time. I put mine there. We stay like that for 10 seconds. Then she goes. Back in the cell. The afternoon is the hardest part. Time moves differently when you know exactly how much is left. I think about the night it happened. I've thought about it every day for 9 years. Today, I think about it differently. Not, what if I hadn't done it? I've exhausted that thought. Today I think, how did I become someone who could? Nobody becomes what I became in one day. It was years, small surrenders, small violences, until big ones felt possible. I wrote in my journal every day for 9 years. I 3,287 entries. I leave it to my sister. She can burn it or read it. Her choice. At 3 p.m., a guard brings me coffee. He's worked this block for 6 years. He doesn't say anything. He just nods. I nod back. That's enough. Now, I watch the sunset through my window. The window is 4 inches wide, but I can see the color of the sky. Orange today. Good color for a last day. I think about people who watch sunsets and take them for granted. I was that person once. I'd like to be that person again. I won't. Dinner at 5. I'm not hungry. I eat anyway. The body doesn't know what the mind knows. They read me the official paperwork at 6 p.m. I've heard it before. I listen anyway. It seems right to listen. I ask if I can keep my books until the end. They say yes. I pick one. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I've read it 11 times. I open to a page at random. It says, "Confine yourself to the present." I close the book. I don't need to read more. 7 p.m. 2 hours left. I lie on the bed and look at the ceiling. I've looked at this ceiling for 9 years. I know every mark on it. I think about what I believe happens after. I don't know. 9 years of thinking, and I still don't know. I've made peace with not knowing. I think about the people I loved. My mother gone 6 years ago. She visited until she couldn't. I think she forgave me. I hope so. My sister, 9 years of monthly visits. She never missed one, not once. Some people are better than they need to be. 8 p.m., 1 hour. A different guard now, young. He can't look at me directly. I want to tell him it's okay, but I don't want to make it worse. I write one last journal entry. I don't write about today. I write about a summer when I was 7, running through a sprinkler in the backyard. 8:45. They come for me. 4 guards. The warden. The priest. Again, he came back. I didn't expect that. The walk is long. Longer than I remembered from the rehearsal. Every step feels exact. I count them. 63 steps. I think about the 63 steps back. How I'll never take them. How someone else will walk this corridor tomorrow, not knowing I counted it. The room is smaller than I expected. Cleaner. There are witnesses behind glass. I don't look at them for long. The victim's family is there. I look at them. I don't look away. I owe them that much. A woman in that group, the mother, I think nods at me. Just once. I don't know what it means, but I receive it. They ask if I have final words. I've prepared something. I say it. I won't tell you what. Those words are for the people in that room. The priest says a prayer. I close my eyes. Not for God, for the sound of a human voice saying something gentle. I think about the sprinkler again, the 7-year-old boy, the summer. I hold that image. I feel the cold of the needle. I think, this is the moment I was afraid of. And then I think, it's just a moment. The ceiling above me blurs slightly. I think about my sister. I think, she'll be okay. She's always been stronger than me. I think about the victim. I always think about the victim. That will never change. It shouldn't. The ceiling is very bright now. Or maybe my eyes are closing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it matters. I was 35 years old. I had been on death row for 9 years. I had a sister who visited every month, a niece I never held, and a memory of a sprinkler in summer that I carried all the way to the end. That's what was left of me. That's what I took with me. A boy, a sprinkler, one good summer.